All right, we have 14 cars on track, 14 cars in the timing and scoring system. So I need everybody's help to count down. Starting at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! All right, everybody off to a good start, packing up on the far straightaway. Oh, and we have a little bit of an accident here. Mini Tesla crashing into the hairpin layer. We've been adjusting this hairpin all weekend so that we get people to go around it a little bit easier. Dodge Ram getting back underway as well. Tokyo Drift taking an early lead, followed by Red Baron and Mustang. Tesla passing Mystery Machine. A lot of cars this weekend have had a really hard time with this hairpin, trying to get around it all in one piece without blocking traffic. Oh, and we have Apricar here, getting a little stuck. We're going to do a little bit of yellow flagging here. Everybody's going to slow down. All right. We have a little bit of a pile up. And we're underway again. All right. Apricar's steering wheel has fallen completely off. We seem to have some issues here. Mustang has also joined Apricar into the barriers. I don't know, that might be grim penalty territory. Having a steering wheel that broke off.
Brutal on the cars.
Let's have a course caution here so that we can get Apricar out of the way.
Well, it's a lot harder than a paved...
Slowing down, everybody.
Paved is a lot of fun. Getting a
Apricar, please move your car off of the course.
Red helmet. We had a really Friday morning.
Yeah.
Oh, please break.
Apricar,
He's doing well now.
please fix the track. Thank you.
Special morning. It's not working in 2 weeks on.
Yeah, they're out right now. All right, and Dr. Quinn making their way into the pits. Okay, we're back underway here. And we have Red Baron, Stingray, and Tokyo Drift all bunched up together, vying for the lead. We have Space Trash, who had some electrical issues earlier in the day, fixed those things, and is now holding up the rest of the field. Followed by Dodge Ram, FUBAR 1, Dragula, very kindly letting everyone by. Very nice race etiquette by Space Trash. We have Live Free making some good moves here. Oh, and Stingray is also out. They're breaking down some of the barriers there to let it come through. It seems like Stingray is out. One of our race leaders here. It seems like no one is safe from the havoc of this track. Space Trash making their way into the pits. Live Free managing to make their way around the hairpin quite nicely now. We've widened it up so it makes it a little bit easier for everybody to drive. Our chicane on the far side of the track has also been smushed quite a bit from everybody running into it. So this track has gotten faster over the course of the day just from people crashing. We're 13 laps in here. Red Baron leads, followed very closely by FUBAR 1, Live Free, and Tokyo Drift. FUBAR 1 and Live Free making their way to podium spots right now. working really hard to stay on track, stay safe, stay built together. I'm hearing some beeping coming from the pits here. It seems like
Space Trash seems to have a mad battery.
Mustang going a little bit wide, running in some barriers. Seems like Stingray is also making their way back onto the track. Whoa! Joining the leaders here very, very quickly. Stingray is now 7 laps down from the lead, so unless something catastrophic happens to a lot of our leaders, Stingray is going to have a hard time clawing their way back up into podium spots. Oh, and we have Live Free and Dodge Ram on the backside of the track getting stuck together. Live Free seems to be disabled. They're trying to move it towards the edge of the track. If you can't roll it, you're going to need to lift it over the barriers. Okay, we have a course caution here. Everybody slow down. All right, let's go. Okay, so we're back underway. The field got all bunched up on the backside of the track. We Live Free to get back under action. It looks like Live Free is going to be susceptible to a grim penalty here for holding up the entire track and not removing their car fast enough. Mustang took a turn very wide here, get repositioned back on track. Live Free making their way into the grim penalty area. What's going to happen? Oh, the grim is going to make Live Free eat a Jello cup as quickly as he can to pay for his gaffe on the far side of the track. Look at that. He just sucked that down super fast. Dodge Ram is also out apparently. Live Free backing out onto the track really quickly, trying to make up time. That really hurt some of his laps here. Oh, and Live Free is stuck? Has a problem? What's going on, Live Free? You're only going in reverse. Our leaders are currently Red Baron, FUBAR 1, and Tokyo Drift. Managing to stay in the lead, Red Baron being very consistent, followed by FUBAR 1. They're winning purely on consistency. Oh, and we have Mustang here, lost some steering. Their wheels are turned in a very awkward way compared to their steering column here. Gonna have to pull it off the track. Mustang's wheels, front wheels, are basically turned completely sideways, looking straight at each other. They are going to have to repair some steering. Having some issues there. FUBAR 1 being very consistent. We have about 15 laps to go, folks. We're about 2/3 of the way through this race. Dr. Quinn still in the pits. Something happened. It got too excited over its podium finish in the last race and it just couldn't handle the pressure. Africar also seems to be out. They're trying to fix the steering. They're still over on the side of the pits, working very diligently to get back together. Same with Dodge Ram. Dodge Ram is on the infield now. They're working on some batteries. So these cars, they're dropping like flies. Red Baron with 28 laps, still in first place, followed by FUBAR 1. Both of these teams have been very consistent all weekend. Not the fastest on the track, but they've definitely held up their track standing purely based on being consistent. And Stingray, breaking away from the pack, definitely one of the faster cars on track today. Had a few issues earlier. Tokyo Drift closely following Red Baron and FUBAR, followed by Dragula, another car that had issues earlier in the day and just been very consistent. We have about 10 laps left here. Red Baron leading the way. 10 more laps on our way to 40. House Mustang, who won our first sprint race, is in 5th place currently, just a couple laps behind. So if any issues happen with the race leaders, they might be able to make their way back up. Live 3, even with the grim penalty that they had, are still 28 laps down. Ooh, and our timing and scoring system took a bit of a hit. It seems like Stingray, or Red Baron, has had an issue, and they are now out of first place. FUBAR 1 passed them for the lead. Let's see if Red Baron can get back together real quick, get back on track, and still make a podium finish. Tokyo Drift following closely behind. Seems like one more lap and they'll follow along. Dragula doing a really good job being in 4th place. Got hit from behind from Emach Mustang. All right, Dragula having a serious issue. They seem to be completely stuck on the ground. Something on the frame is dragging, having a real hard time getting going again. So in just a few laps, our whole race standing has changed quite considerably. FUBAR 1 is in 1st place, followed by Tokyo Drift. Red Baron seems to be back out on track, or at least is falling in the point standing. So we have our second grim of this race. Everybody's been very good this weekend. House Mustang, who just lost a bumper, is coming around here in the blue car, is about to get grimmed for aggressive driving, for running into a stalled car. The grim is making their way to the infield, looking for House Mustang. And that's really going to hurt their lap times here, because they're in 3rd place with 34 laps. Followed very closely behind by Live Free, who's managed, even with the grim penalty, to stay in the 4th place. Dragula managed to get back on track, is now in 5th place. So a grim penalty could really change things for House Mustang. We have a couple laps left here, folks. 38 laps by FUBAR 1. House Mustang is getting grimmed now. They're going into the grim penalty here after having missed it a few times. All right. We're just a couple laps away here. We have FUBAR 1 making their way around, is now on their last lap here. So we're finishing up our race here. And the Grim is making House Mustang do an Irish jig on the infield to eat Reese's Pieces cereal as penance for running into another vehicle. All right, and that's it, everybody. The race is over. FUBAR 1 has managed to clinch the victory with 1st place. Followed right behind by Tokyo Drift, Live Free, House Mustang, Dragula, Stingray, Red Baron, Mystery Machine, Mini Tesla, Space Trash, Matt Stang, Dodge Ram, Dr. Quinn, and bringing up the rear is Apricot. All right. right, FUBAR 1 has won the race. Followed by Tokyo Drift and Live Free made Podium. All right. Welcome, everybody. Congratulations to our winners. We have our third place. Here is Live Free, who gets a bronze no for their successful skirting of a grim penalty by eating Jell-O the fastest I've ever seen anybody eat Jell-O. Our second place goes to Tokyo Drift of the Lazy Geckos. And our winner today is Kung with FUBAR 1. Home Team New Jersey. All right. Excellent work, everybody.